Welcome back, and on this episode of Unsolicited Opinions, we're talking about old school westerns,
shopping mamas,
and personal lubricants.
Y'all stay tuned.
Y'all stay tuned.
Unsolicited opinions. Ooh, I love those.
Come on, nigga, let's go. I've been waiting.
Yeah.
So interesting text message I got today.
We got in one of my group messages that our people's a new product came on the market. I don't know if it's new. See, that's the thing. I don't have no context with it.
Right.
It's the first time I saw it, and I was just like,
and I don't even know if I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Krispy Kreme,
but I mean,
I don't know.
But still though.
I mean, we got to tell people what it is. So there's a new Krispy Kreme whole glaze, warm and sticky,
personal lubricant
by KY.
Right.
So yeah, I mean,
can I tell you what the first thing I thought about when this came to my mind?
What did you think?
I was thinking about the guy who went and pitched this, because this doesn't get to market without somebody going into and talking to executives. Is like, yo, I got an idea. Like I know sales are struggling. I was driving into work today, and the light came on, figuratively and literally.
The hot sign.
I saw the light come on. I was like, you know what? I saw the hot sign. I was like, you know what personal lubricant needs? Krispy Kreme flavor. That's what it needs.
I mean, but is it?
Somebody had to pitch that.
I know, and it says warm and sticky, because there's a difference between a cold glazed Krispy Kreme.
Oh yeah, and a warm. I mean, any true Krispy Kreme eater, if you don't get them hot when the sign comes on, you microwave them when you get them home.
Right,
you warm them up.
That shit says whole glaze.
Like, this makes me think this is for
not WHOLE.
You know what? And then the second thing came to mind, made me think this is for the new generation of ass eaters. Because that's the first thing that came to mind.
It says whole
glaze, like
for a hole.
Like
it's for a hole.
Like yeah. But then I thought about it. I was like, I want to try it because it's Krispy Kreme. Like, you know,
I don't think I've ever liked any flavor of KY.
My thing was, if you're doing it right, you coming up looking like you've been eating Krispy Kreme anyway, you might as well get the flavor of the Krispy Kreme. You gotta get the flavor with it too.
Get the hot sign. She give you the hot sign.
Like,
she pulled
had the bed. She pulled the string down, and the neon lights come on. You hit it, baby.
You hit the hot sign. You about to get glazed.
You about to get glazed. And I mean, I don't want to be crass, but think about it from the men's perspective. If she doing her thing and it tastes like Krispy Kreme, she's probably gonna do it a little longer. She's like, damn, this is good.
But I mean, like you said, if they got Krispy Kreme, I wonder what other flavors they got. You know, what do you look at? You look at it like, hey, what you feeling like today? Krispy Kreme? You want Cheesecake Factory?
I mean, the sky's the limit apparently, because this is on the market.
I mean, it's on the shelf.
It's on the shelves already. It's on the shelves. So the first thing I thought about was like, I would have paid money to be in that pitch to promote, to sell this product.
Whoever was at
Johnson
& Johnson, whoever was like, hey,
whoever's in R&R or research, R&D and research and development was like, yo, I got a new flavor. I don't know. You should try it.
But you know, a lot of those things they send out the panels. What are the little marketing thing?
The trial groups. Yeah, they do the trial groups. So like somebody was like,
you reach the trial group. You're like, hey, we want you to take this Krispy Kreme KY home.
To you and your spouse. You go home.
Come back.
Tell us how you feel about this flavor.
Give us a review.
I bet the dude was like, I was down there eating it. I just fell asleep because I felt like I had a dozen, and I was done.
It was. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the Wendy's chocolate frosty KY flavor, but
when you come with that Arbys Jamocha. I need to smoke a shake.
No. But while you playing, speaking of Arbys, Arbys. Now, first off, let me roll back. Right. First off, I think the reason that they coming out with Krispy Kreme, KY, Arbys coming out,
it's cross branding.
Yeah, but it's also because ain't nobody going to work. They can't find nobody to work, so they trying to come up with other ways to
generate income.
So Krispy Kreme is like, shit, won't nobody come to work?
Let's get some KY jelly up in this bitch.
Right. And,
let's sell our brand that way,
because it's help wanted signs everywhere. Don't nobody want to go to work.
No.
But in that same vein.
And a lot of people have died, too, but that's another story.
I mean, it ain't like all the fast food workers died.
Well, you know who worked those jobs. But anyway, let's go. All right, go.
In the same vein as Krispy Kreme. Right. Arbys is now selling sweatsuits.
Stop.
They selling sweatsuits and...
I need a curly fried joint right now.
No. They're supposed to smell like smoked meat. So it's like...
Stop. It's not real.
Yeah. And they calling them meat sweats.
Stop, Pucci. I don't care what you pull up on the screen.
Arbys... Smoke sweats.
That is a satire. That is not real.
No. It's a whole site.
Did you do research on this?
It's a whole site. I saw the commercial first. It's a whole site, and they say the sweatsuits smell like smoked meat. Like some motherfucker stood over the grill the whole fucking time.
All right, check this out.
No. Now, this is the other thing. The motherfuckers had the nerve to be sold out. You can't get them. People been buying these things like fucking hotcakes. And you can't get the meat sweats.
Do you see my face right now?
No, because
you just went to that screen. You see my face? Like,
but you can't get
not believing none of this
barbecue burgundy.
The last thing
hoodie on the but you can believe Krispy Kreme KY, but you can't believe Arbys got the meat sweats.
Because if you could you imagine being on the elevator in July in Atlanta and somebody hop on there with a with damn sweatshirt that smell like smoked meats?
That's the whole thing.
Do you know how
I don't know how they
do you know how
bad it?
Do you know how bad it smells when somebody burps and they be eating like a sandwich with cold cuts on it? Could you imagine that smell constantly with your garment?
Whatever, man. You act like black folk don't like barbecue smell. Like somebody coming off the grill.
That's the difference. This is smoked meat.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like barbecue, like brisket. It's supposed to be like a brisket smell.
No. I'm not. All right, give me a t-shirt. See how it go.
You can't. They sold out. That's the thing.
Let me get a t-shirt now.
Motherfuckers bought all the smoked meat. The meat sweats.
And KY, listen, send me some of that Krispy Kreme. Try that out too. I will write an honest review for that.
You need to holler at Shaq. Shaq on the Krispy Kreme off Ponce de Leon.
But he ain't on Krispy Kreme KY.
They had the license to
That's
Krispy
like
Kreme.
Johnson, I think.
Right, somebody.
Yeah, I'm over here spouting off. Yeah, Johnson on KY. And they're just Yeah, I know, right?
Stock tips.
And you're about to say their stock number is
stock tips.
Yeah, KY.
You watched any good movies recently?
No. But I am gonna watch this. There's a documentary on Hulu right now about the Von Dutch thing, and I didn't know this shit all started off like a cocaine empire. Like
I saw the preview for that.
I almost watched the first episode. I say almost because I put it on, but I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, it's on Hulu. I am going to check that out. You seen anything?
I didn't think it started off. I guess.
I think one of the dudes
fell into it.
But there's three. From what I did see, there's like three dudes claiming to have started the company.
Right, they all want
credit for it. Yeah, so
and they fighting over who was the.
But there actually was a dude named Von Dutch back in the 50s who was like a hot rod superstar in that scene. But I don't want to speak out of turn because I really didn't watch it. I'm just
you ain't watched it.
Yeah.
No, I mean I watched Harder They Fall. You watched that?
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
It'd be like our westerns. We kind of grew up on them because they was prominent on TV back in the day. Like Lone Ranger. I mean, even the sitcom Lone Ranger.
Yeah, Bonanza and
all Bonanza, all the Clint Eastwood movies.
All the spaghetti westerns. But like Harder They Fall,
Was good.
It was good. It was the first time they had like the outside of Posse. You remember Posse?
Yes, with Mayor Van Peebles.
Nah, but he wasn't the star.
No.
Sally Richardson was the star of that movie, boy.
What happened to her?
Yeah, I don't know, but I know
Google her.
She was supposed to be Native American, but it didn't matter because she poured that water down her. When she poured that water over her head and it went glistening.
It was like a Western flashback scene, flash dance scene.
Yeah, flash dance.
It was like in Western style. Yeah, I remember that movie, but I like my Westerns, man. I don't know.
So Harder They Fall is probably the last, mostly black clad.
I mean, they had the one with they had the one with Denzel. Not the Hateful Eight, but the other one with Denzel, and they all came. It was a remake. It was a remake of the old Western.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, me too.
But nah, that had what's his name from Guardian of the Galaxy?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, so that wasn't all black.
No, it wasn't all black cast. I'm just saying anything Denzel in. Let's just say, as a black community, if anything Denzel's in, we're going to give it a shot. There's nothing. If nothing else, even if we're just like, we're going to give it a shot. If Denzel's in that movie,
no, I like that movie.
We're going to you could look at the previews, and be like, that shit look whack. Denzel's in it. All right, I'm gonna watch it. He was like, I'm gonna check it out because it's Denzel. That's kind of That's kind of credibility he has in our community.
I can't remember the name of that movie, but I do know when we went to see that movie, it was like me, Kai. Somebody else.
You're just gonna bring up people that nobody else knows.
It doesn't matter, but I'm just saying. But that's when vape pens first came out, and we sat in the back, and you was
vaping. There's two kind of vapes.
Yeah,
you was vaping weed or you was vaping.
We was vaping the other kind. And
this message is brought to you by the Cancer Surgeon General.
And the smoke was going up. Like you couldn't smell nothing, but the smoke was going up.
You could see it though.
And because we were sitting in the back,
it's part with the cameras.
In front of the cameras. You could see the smoke on the movie screen.
Oh God!
I forgot the name of that thing.
Should have never gave you niggas money.
Right. I think it was Gorilla Glue though.
Really? So, so you remember the strain, but nothing about about the movie.
That's why I can't remember the movie.
And thank you for tuning into Unsolicited Opinions. With two guys who are in the early stages of Alzheimer's.
Exactly. But since we're talking about Westerns,
right?
I recently watched High Plains Drifter, which is
that a Clint Eastwood movie, right?
Yeah, that's one of the old.
I love all the old Clint Eastwood. I haven't seen. I don't remember. Let me rephrase. I don't remember them all. I've seen Good, Bad, Ugly.
Yeah, I've seen them all. The Man with No Name. This
right.
And that.
Like he made a killing in the 70s, just playing pretty much the same character for like 20 movies straight, right?
Yeah, something like that. 'Cause he never had a name in the movie.
Yeah, he was just a drifter who walked through town killing people, and he was just.
Well, that's the premise of High Plains Drifter, but
right.
I watched it recently.
Mm-hmm.
I guess through a new lens, and I'm older and everything.
Right.
And the movie's kind of rapey. I mean, not to
be.
I mean, but listen, Clint Eastwood. If you haven't watched High Plains Drifter in a while, because only people that who's gonna sit. But I mean, it actually happens in the first 5-10 minutes of the movie. So you gotta invest. He comes in town. He's a drifter.
Right.
He comes to this new town.
Hence the name High Plains Drifter.
Right. He comes to this new town. And he walks into the saloon. It's like 3 guys, tough guys. They try to mess with him because they don't recognize him.
Right.
He kind of brushes them off, like, leave me alone. Gives them a look
I'm just here chilling. Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me. I'll dust y'all off.
Right.
He goes over, tries to get a haircut.
Oh, well, that's an honorable thing to do. Like, you come in town, you feel a little stank.
Yeah, he been on the road.
Yeah,
whatever.
On the road. I'm gonna get a fresh cut.
Yeah. He in there trying to get a cut, and then the 3 dudes from the saloon come over.
What was their business coming over?
They came over to fuck with him, basically.
But why though? Like they just like, we don't like this dude. He's doing town.
Yeah, he's doing town.
So we gotta let him know who running shit.
Basically,
is that the premise?
Right. So he kills all of them. So I mean, basically,
just from the barber chair.
I mean, in the first 5 minutes, he like
he kills him from the chair. Like, oh my goodness!
The barber spun the chair around.
I don't remember this moment.
And he shot him from up under the apron.
Oh, that's even more gangster.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like on Narcos. That happened on Narcos too. But anyway, He shot him up under the break.
The only way you can get your Narcos and 70s Westerns analysis here on Unsolicited Opinions.
He takes the apron off, right? He takes the apron off, walks in the middle of the street. The whole town is coming out to see that, because one guy, everybody had 45s back then, so one shot kicked him out the door.
Right.
Kicked Buddy out into the street.
That caliber is no joke.
So he puts on his hat, walks past the dead people going up the street like he ain't did nothing. Like he just dropped a bag of trash. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't care.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
The Wild Wild West in this country has a storied history.
Right.
Most of it.
I don't know if it was as wild as these
movies. Most of it, exactly, it was mostly word by mouth. There was no written history. It's just word of mouth. Yeah.
I'm sure it was exaggerated. But either way,
it's a movie. Yeah, it's a 70s movie.
In the movie, right after he kills these people,
right,
he's walking up the street. This lady sees him. She intentionally bumps him.
Yeah, I remember the scene.
Okay, so she's like, "Hey, I'm trying."
Trying to get his attention.
If you're trying to get my attention, you could have just said something. She continues to insult him, slaps his cigar out of his mouth, and he was like,
"I remember this.
You need to learn some manners."
Right.
And so then he yokes her up, grabs her, drags her to this barn that happens to be 30 feet away.
Well,
throws her in a pile of hay and commences to rape her, And it's like 3 PM. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's a preferred time for rape, but I mean,
this is a lane I feel like a little queasy going down.
I'm just saying, but rapes her.
I want to address this because
he rapes her in the first 15 minutes of this movie.
Because you premised the whole story with you looked at this movie through a new lens because you seen it when you was younger.
I saw it when I was younger. I didn't think nothing of it.
But now looking at it was like.
I was like, damn, dude, you just you don't know nobody. You just come in town. I mean,
shoot 3 people.
Shoot 3 people.
And grab some woman who bumped into you and take her to a barn and forcibly have sex with her.
Right, because she needed to learn some manners. Right? And then he gets
I don't like where this conversation is going.
He gets up and leaves like nothing happens.
Right.
Right. So then maybe 3 minutes later in the movie, maybe a little longer. But anyway, he goes back to the barbershop because he never got his cut because of the goons that came in. So he asked for a bath. I guess you get a bath at this barbershop. So you
don't get a bath at your barbershop?
No. Anyway, so he's in the tub. He's in the tub.
I get baths on my shit.
Getting a hot bath. Shorty show up again with a revolver. And she started busting on him while he in the tub. He ducked underwater. Somehow she missed him, right? And the other people in the barbershop grab her and take her out, right?
Rape ain't good.
So he come out from under the water after she stopped shooting.
They're coming to get us.
After he stopped shooting, and he had the nerve to say, Clint Eastwood had the nerve to say, I was wondering what took us so long to get mad. So clearly he knew.
God. He knew what he did.
He knew what he did.
It wasn't no passionate moment where it's like, yeah, you resisting, I'm forcing, but we're meeting in the middle. No, he knew
what he came to bust shots on him.
You took this from me,
right? And so then the next,
I don't like talking about this, Chris.
I mean, I'm just saying that this is a movie.
We're talking about a movie. Let's just clarify. Yeah. I feel this is the point of the program. We need to clarify. We were talking about it.
Like somebody go hop in the middle of the YouTube video. They had to see all of this.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, it's a movie that plenty of people have watched and enjoyed over the years.
I already don't check my emails. I don't want them blowing up and then have to answer all this crazy shit.
And now, after watching it, as you get older, you realize
that was whack.
He was kind of grimy. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. I'm just saying he was grimy. And then the next scene that they got her in, the townspeople are trying to tell her to calm down. Like, yo,
you're the one in the wrong for getting raped. Right. But that's kind of.
I mean, it was foul.
Yeah, that's kind of where we at.
And
40 years later,
I don't know what was this 1800s or whatever. When
the time period was in probably 1800s. Yeah.
Right. So the 1800s.
But this movie was made in 1973.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in the 1800s, right?
Right.
And this is clearly before women's rights and everything else.
Yeah.
Because suffrage movement. Because the very next scene. Her very next scene, she says, they were trying to tell her to calm down, and she says, well, is forcible rape in broad daylight still not a misdemeanor in this town? And I was like, a misdemeanor?
What?
I was like, damn.
Stop.
It was like,
Is that what she said?
She said, is it not a misdemeanor still in this town? And I was like, damn.
So what kind of justice you expect for a misdemeanor offense?
I'm just saying, I mean, like
they looked at,
she tried to take him out. Didn't nobody arrest her for ag assault?
I mean, what is rape right now in the South? I mean, is it a felony? Is it a felony? Is it a felony now?
Because it's a felony. But I'm saying a misdemeanor is like paying a fine.
I don't know. I know what a misdemeanor is. Like, you can do that. You probably
can still get employed.
I was about to say, if you do a misdemeanor, you're probably not going to spend a night in jail if you commit a misdemeanor. Right. You can probably get out same day.
So in 1800s,
rape was a misdemeanor.
Rape was a misdemeanor. I mean, per this movie. I don't know what it was really at 18. But when I'm saying per this movie, it was a misdemeanor. And I was like, damn.
Why are we talking so long about this movie?
I don't know. I'm just saying, I looked at it in a new perspective. I was like, that's
But you know what? You know what's a lot of, like, it's funny how we've gotten older. Like, cause remember when I'm going to use Star Wars, for example. I thought it was high tech. I was like, when I saw it back when I was younger, I was like, man, this is awesome. I tried to watch it recently.
No.
That was the cheesiest shit I've ever seen. I was like, what is this?
And you like, Luke's a bitch. Like, he's whining the whole fucking
time.
Like, when you was little, Luke was the man.
He was the man. I was like, I want to be him. Right. Like, I'm ready to take over this galaxies, Mom. Just give me all I need is a lightsaber, and I'm going to take over this fucking galaxies. Everybody's going to be safe. I got this, Mom.
Right. But when you watch it now, you like, Luke's a fucking bitch.
And another,
he's whining the whole fucking time.
And the other movie was like that too, was E.T. Like when E.T. came out, I was like, it was a touching film. It like pulled up my heartstrings. Now when I look at it, I was like, man, just get rid of this fucking alien. He's not worth the trouble.
Really? On E.T.?
I mean, but no, it doesn't resonate with me the way but
when I saw E.T. the first time, when that Joker died, when he turned white.
Oh, I cried.
Oh, I cried my ass off. I went with my grandmother.
Another movie like that was The Goonies. Like I was in that adventure with The Goonies. Like
Lunk.
I was
Lunk with the
Rocky Road. Chocolates. Like I was in those movies with those characters, but that's that childhood innocence. Now when you go back and look at the movies, just like I liked this when I was a kid because we've been spoiled to CGI. Yeah, like that.
I still think E.T. and Goonies is good movies.
Goonies is a good movie.
Star Wars is whack though.
Star Wars is whack as shit. Like Star Wars, like
we probably go about to piss off all these Star Wars fans.
I don't even care. But they know,
right?
They know.
I still fucks with like Return of the Jedi,
all that shit,
and Forward. But Star Wars was whack.
That's just whack, yo. Come at me. You know it is. You know, if you was born in the 70s, you know that shit is. Yeah, it was good in the 70s, but right now in 2021, watch that shit again.
That shit is whack.
You can't get through half of it.
That's why they kept trying to remaking it. They tried to keep adding shit to it because they knew it was whack.
Yeah. It was trying to keep up with the times, but when that shit came out, it was so hijacked. I was like,
when it came out, it set a new standard.
It sets new standard for movies. I was like, man, this is it. Like,
but now,
no.
You almost to the point where they was like, you should be like, y'all should just remake that shit. You know, like just remake stuff.
But you know what? I feel like Hollywood's really lazy right now because they're not creating anymore. They're just remaking. They're just remaking movies that they knew were popular back in another generation. And that's what they're doing, and it's lazy. It's lazy and it's sloppy. They're not even doing them good. They're not even doing.
If they remake them with the new technology and new CGI.
I get that, yeah, and that's what they're trying to do. But then I feel like
Star Wars is one of those movies they need to remake.
I feel like they're just trying to fleece They're just trying to fleece us. But like, yo, come watch the this is new. I didn't even notice that there's new Ghostbusters coming out like in a couple of days.
Yeah,
what this is like 5 Ghostbusters. So they're trying to play on our generation's nostalgia for our affinity for these projects, our affinities for these franchises. They're trying to play on that to make money, and it's lazy. It's lazy.
Maybe so.
It is. They were like, yo, let's just put a little spin on an old classic that we knew made billions of dollars. Let's put a little spin on it, and we're going to get that nostalgia crowd. They're like, oh, let's go see the new Ghostbusters. I saw the one back in 84. Let me see the one in 2021.
So are you saying this new Ghostbusters is a knockoff?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a knockoff.
All right. Well, while we on the topic of knockoffs,
I was about to say, I'm glad you brought me around to this.
Yeah. Now we on the topic of knockoffs. Let's talk about this this jersey you bought recently.
All right. Can I have the mic for a minute? Let me get the mic for a minute. So your boy Rux here. I buy clothes. I shop a lot online. This is something that I do. I like doing it. I pride myself in being able to find the online quote unquote bargain. So I know these product was not out just recently. This product was out last year. It sold out in like minutes. So this year when they re-released it, it was like, yo, Outcast Atlanta Hawks jerseys on Bleacher Report. We got them joints, $100. Get them now. In my infinite wisdom, let me rephrase, because it wasn't wisdom. In my infinite cheapness, I did what I always do. I could find that online for cheaper. So I went online. I said, Outcast, Google, Outcast, Hoodie, Atlanta Hawks. Oh, I found this website. They got the same ones, yo, for $60. And the real ones is $100, huh? Huh?
$100?
$100 for the real one.
$40 worth of savings.
$40 worth of savings. So, all right, I'm a chance taker. I'm a risk taker. I was like, you know what? I know I might get ganked, but if it's a good knockoff, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna order this. $60. I'm $40 savings. I'm gonna do it.
All right, what you get?
I got this. This is what I got. I got first of all, the real ones are cotton hoodies. This is a thin polyester. A thin polyester with sublimation. And for those of y'all don't know, with the t-shirt game, it's cheap. Yeah, he just did. It's a polyester hoodie, first of all.
But it feels good.
No, where's a? First of all, it's like it's an oxymoron.
Right.
How is a polyester hoodie going to keep you warm? Like, this is not for warmth. This is straight for fashion. So I got this, and this is all wrong. First of all, when I ordered shit back in like October. It just got here yesterday. That was the first sign that this was not legit.
Yeah, they had to make it.
They had to make it.
We got one.
We got. I imagine it being like a bell in the factory. We got one. Y'all need to make that up. They say, oh, we got one. Everything. We got one. We got a sucker on the line. Make the Outcast Atlanta Hawks shit he think he fitting to get. Y'all make that up real quick. This dumbass dude actually ordered from our website. Can y'all believe this shit? He did it, y'all. Yes. He did it. So it's Outcast. So let me point out some of the flaws with this particular. But the major one is this one. So the Outcast logo.
You got to put that closer to the camera.
Yeah, I don't even know what camera. Oh yeah, the Outcast logo. They printed on the seam. Like it just says. You missing half the year. It's yeah. It don't say Outcast. It says that's what it say. So when I got this in the mail yesterday, and the funny part was I've been tracking this for a while because I was like, where my shit at? Because where my hoodie?
Where did it originate from?
Texas. So I was waiting for it. If it originated from China, I wouldn't be as mad. This shit originated from Texas. It's America. Why you can't get a real Outcast hoodie? So, and then the messed up part is I went back to the real website to try to order me a real one. Only sold out. All they got is smalls. That's it. Yeah. So
sold out like them Arbys meat sweats.
So if y'all see me with this on in public, go ahead, feel free to throw eggs at me.
I mean, from on camera far away, like you can take pictures in it, but I wouldn't leave the house with it. No, but you can pose.
I'm not posing. Well, Chris, I've already put myself on Front Street.
You can pose.
People know this is a knockoff.
Only people that seen the show would know.
So it's like what, 3-4 people? I'm good then. I can do that. Yeah, I'm
Right,
good. Yeah,
right.
like 3-4 people. Yeah, I'm good. They ain't gonna know.
We can put it on the wall. With nobody knows.
Yeah,
we can hang it up on the wall.
but we're gonna put it on the wall as show memorabilia because like this is what happens when you're being cheap. Because that's exactly what I was just being cheap.
We gonna pin this joke on.
I was being cheap. Yeah, exactly. I was being cheap. I knew what the market was for these, but I was like, I can get it cheaper. You know how I do. I always do that. Everything you ask about, I can get that cheaper. Let me do my search on the internet. I can get that cheaper. I guarantee I get it cheaper. I got it cheaper.
Yeah, you know who you sound like though?
I got it for the proverbial low. You know how we say, I got it for the low.
You know who you sound like?
What?
You sound like my mama. But she was pre-internet. You know, like she couldn't go on the internet and like find stuff, but she just knew in the back of her mind, somebody got it cheaper. I can get it cheaper.
I can get it cheaper.
And so my mama will try to like she'll find like say these stools
right.
at TJ Maxx.
Right.
But she want 4. But she only find 2.
Right.
And then she'll drive to every other TJ Maxx.
So eat up all the savings and just drive
around to find the other 2 stools.
Right.
And then somehow negotiate a discount because one store didn't have all 4. You know what I'm saying? Like what you trying to do on the internet, she would do
in real life.
and honestly, I really think shopping was just a sport to her. You know, like how game fishermen, like they'll catch the fish and they'll throw it back. Like my mother would just buy shit and then
just
return
to get the deal. Just get the deal.
And then return it next week.
I just want to see if I can get that deal.
Right.
Yeah.
And like she would have she got a whole separate wallet that's just receipts. You know what I'm saying? So she can return shit. So she can.
Is this a wallet, ma'am? No, this is receipts from the past 10 years.
Yeah, these are receipts.
I hope y'all ordered me. I got these on deck.
And she'll go back to Dillard's, Steinmart, wherever. Be like, this broke. Yeah. They be like, you had this for 4 years. It's under warranty.
It's under warranty.
It's broke.
And I got my receipts. I got my receipt, bitch.
That's exactly.
Yeah, y'all taking this back or give me a new one.
And I think I just been rebelling all these years because I don't keep up with receipts.
No. But what's my receipt game is thank you and throw it in a little side pocket in the car and then I empty it out like after a week.
I'll go on my Wells Fargo on my phone and see that the transaction went through. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, I don't keep track of physical receipts at all.
But my mama got a file cabinet.
She's like the librarian of receipts. What'd you buy on October 22nd, 2002? Hold on, let me flip through this.
What year? I gotta hold on.
Let me get 2002. Let me get 2000.
What month?
Oh, that's the day I bought them jeans and them Lucky Brand boots. Yeah, girl. But you know, I took them back 2 weeks later.
Yeah,
so yeah,
the heel was scuffed.
up.
I took them back.
And it went as is, so I got my money back.
Yeah. And she'll shop for other people.
Well, chronic shoppers do that. Yeah, because you can't. Because if you shop for yourself all the time, you get that selfish feeling. Because that's me. Like that's why I like when I go out, I'll be like, "Hey, I think Chris would like this," or I think because then I don't feel as selfish when I'm shopping for other people.
Yeah, you do buy. You do call me when you find a sale on the shoes.
Oh yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, honestly. Unless it's something spectacular or some main event, I don't know the last time I bought clothes because I could just tell my mama, and I mean, she gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I want some 1994 Tretorns.
Yeah.
With the gold laces and the stitching.
Because that's if you got to shop at mama, all you got to do is like, man, mama, hey, what you on, baby? Now you know what? I was online looking for this one pair of jeans. It's just only one brand, and she was like, "That's it." You gonna have them about a week later. They're just gonna show up at your door.
And I mean, and don't get me wrong, my mama could fly free because of her job, so it wasn't nothing for her to go to Dallas to the Dillard's outlet. Yeah. She traveled. Like if she couldn't find it,
oh baby,
and she got wind that it was.
They ain't got them Levi's in Atlanta. Let me go out to California and get them. I'm going straight to the Levi plant. I'm gonna get them for you. You need them 2 tones.
So that was my Amazon before Amazon. I just give her a description.
Your description what you need. I'm gonna fly in there and get them.
Yeah, I need 11 shell toes. I need size 11 shell toes.
Adidas is in France. I'm going over there. I'll be over there tomorrow anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these for you, baby. I got you.
So yeah, so that was my life.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, thank y'all. We'll see y'all next week.